NecroSinister again, your cringe master, the king of cringe, here to teach you a valuable lesson on how to start your streaming channel. Which, I would know all about that shit, right? Someone as small as me, knowing how to teach people how to stream and shit like that, yeah, that's possible. But I'm gonna attempt that shit anyway. So, it's basically gonna be super unorganized, but hell, let's give it a shot. Hopefully you guys can get it all in one go. So essentially, when you start streaming, you want to always try to be yourself. That is one amazing way to always start your journey on becoming a streamer.
3:28 a.m.
Yeah, this is my shit! Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, I'm just trying to be me! Why can't you let me be myself?
Because everyone likes a guy who can really pretty much be themselves. Another thing is, don't worry about your appearances, right? Like, nobody really cares what you look like.
A few inches later.
Man, the stream's gonna think I'm so fucking sexy, and then I'll get all the subscribers. Oh my god, dude, now what are you doing? Dude, I'm just trying to put this bra on, so that way I can get more subscribers, and people will think that I am the most beautiful female streamer that ever fucking existed. Now, how the fuck do you stuff these things?
You truly don't need a webcam, because, back when I started streaming, I didn't really have a webcam, and I basically kind of streamed off of my Toshiba laptop and shit like that, which, like I said, this is a very unorganized video. It kind of like strays off from the point, but to really begin streaming, you basically, you don't need high-end equipment. You can just basically, like I said, I started with the Toshiba laptop and the TV connected to each other through an HDMI cord. And sure, some people can say, oh yeah, you didn't really get too many subscribers even though you started streaming like 3 years ago. To be fair, I only stream like 3 times a year, so I didn't really capitalize on too much with the whole streaming thing. But now, you only want to ever really spend money on streaming when you feel like it's something you're comfortable with, and it's something you feel like it's worth, spending on for like a hobby or some shit like that. Because I've definitely spent a lot of money on my streaming equipment, but like I said, you don't need to do that. It's not necessary. Just fucking start your streaming and make sure you're yourself, like I said, and people will appreciate that for the long way, because there's definitely a lot of channels out there that don't put a lot of effort in their shit, and they got so many subscribers, shit like that. We tiny people should know that by now. It doesn't matter what kind of content you make, because anything could really, make it in the game for whatever fucking reason that is. Like I said, I spent a lot of money on my streaming equipment, like I said, but that's only because, I kind of deemed it worthy of something I wanted to do as a hobby, and I actually really fucking enjoy it. Like, there's sometimes I feel like streaming could be stressful, but never let that get a hold of you. If you ever feel like streaming is really stressful for you, then always do feel like you want to, take a break or some shit like that, because I'm sure the people that watch you in the long run will, be cool with it, because, those are the real people who will stay with you all the way through and make, streaming kind of fun like that. So, never, when you're streaming, don't ever give in to the negative comments that people ever have to say about what you're doing with your channel, because then, it doesn't ever really matter what people have to say. As long as you enjoy what you're doing, who gives a fuck what, like, other people have to say about your, streaming content or whatever. As long as you're trying, that's really what matters. And like I said, don't give a fuck what those lousy haters have to say. Even if they have lots of subscribers, who gives a shit? I mean, shit, you could have a lot of subscribers and still be a shit person. Like I said, they have a lot of those around, right? Am I right, boys? And oh, my bad. And girls. And and the ones that seem to go in between and shit like that. Another thing, like I said, be confident. It will help you in the long run. People will actually appreciate that shit. And don't be like me when I first started streaming, where it's like I got one viewer and I instantly cut the camera off on my streaming platform. Because I started on Twitch, but then I came to YouTube. But like I said, when I first started streaming, I how you say, completely cut the camera. And of course that wasn't the smartest thing to do, but of course I'm very shy and shit like that. So, you know, for me to do this, it's actually kind of interesting considering how shy I am. And I really, you know, appreciate all of you guys out there, because you guys help me really improve a lot on my social skills for sure. For the 5 or 6 months I've been doing this, I've been able to kind of talk more fluently and shit like that. So I really do appreciate you guys too, because like I said, if you're like a really shy person, streaming is definitely a really good way to, you know, basically alleviate any kind of issues that you have in your personal life that might actually help you from outside of this. So if that makes some kind of sense. And essentially, you know, that's really it. That's honestly really it about this video, right? Like, there's just not much more to say, right? Because that's just it. You just, you know, pick a game that you want to play, something that you want to do that makes you want to start streaming. You know, play the games that you want to do. Never cater to people. It's okay sometimes to cater to people, but don't do it all the time, right? You want to play the games that make you happy and that make you want to continue streaming every day, because you'll most likely get an audience in that category or community, and it really does take time to get subscribers, so don't ever rush it and shit like that. So, you know, for any new people who are watching this video, or for my, you know, the people who are already subscribed to me who kind of want to start out their channel or start streaming at some point in their time, I hope this was actually really helpful for you guys. Because like I said, there's really not much to streaming. People could say buy high-tech quality, high-tech gear, but that's not really ever the case. You could really do anything you want with your stream. It's your stream. As long as you're enjoying it, people will respect you for that, and that's what I feel goes the long way. So again, like I said, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Of course, it might have been long, it might have been short, but I hope you guys stuck towards the end, and if you did, goddamn, you are 100% a badass. And I hope the cringe within this video was not too hardcore. I hope I wasn't too cringy. And yeah, I don't really feel like I contributed too much. I mean, I feel like 100,000 billions of people probably already stated the obvious, which is this. But this is basically for my subscribers and also anybody who actually wanted to take these kind of tips from an honest perspective, from what, you know, I've gained out of it so far. So yeah, like always, like, comment, subscribe if you want to. Don't forget to share this shit, dude. Share this shit. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow on stream, maybe. So yeah, bye bye.